Yay! It's a yoga day. It's another yoga day. The days go by so fast. All right, so finding ourselves in our chair. A little bit. And grabbing whatever you need for your practice today. So if you're using blocks, if you're using a strap, if you're using blankets, pillows, socks, mats, whatever, grabbing all of the things that you need to help make your practice and help it be supportive for your practice. All right, so centering yourself in our chair, unless you've got an injury. If you've got an injury or you've got an illness, you can always use the back of the chair. Otherwise, we're trying to bring ourselves to the center of our chair so that we are engaging our core and having to use our core in this warm-up portion of the practice. So the beginning portion of our practice. Sitting ourselves up nice and tall, maybe like I'm doing. I'm kind of been moving myself, rocking myself, trying to find a center. So maybe that's helpful for you, beneficial for you to kind of move yourself around a little bit. It's beneficial for me to move my torso around a bit. Yeah. So finding ourselves in our center, thinking about visualizing our spine. So stacking our vertebrae, sitting ourselves up tall and the crown of our head lifting towards the ceiling. And let's begin by doing big shoulder rolls here. So nice big shoulder rolls. You can add in those arms, or your shoulder rolls can be just the shoulders, or you can be doing those arms. Nice big shoulder rolls. So it's up to you. Listening to your body, knowing that every day is different. And possibly every hour is different. Every part of the day is different. Good. And then go ahead and roll those shoulders forward, rolling that the other way. Nice. And just beginning, we're warming everything up from the top down. Good. Let's roll those shoulders back again. And then let's roll our shoulders forward again. Roll back again. And then roll forward again. Good. Shrug the shoulders up to the ears. And then go ahead and release that down and try and release that, not forcefully, but strongly. Trying to get those arms down. Ooh, trying to make some space here between your ears and your shoulders. Shrug it up again. So nice, over-exaggerated shrug, shrug, shrug. And then strongly, release those arms down to your side. My goodness gracious. With those arms strongly released down to your side, drop your chin to your chest. And you might, I'm definitely getting a nice stretch in the back of my neck there. Ooh. I'm getting it in the back of my arms too, my triceps, because I did some tricep work yesterday. So that's, yeah, definitely feeling that. Lift that head up to center. Shrug the shoulders up one more time. And then strongly release that down. Drop our chin back to chest. Oh, yeah. Feel that stretch right there. Lift that head up to center. Let's go ahead and look over to the right. Think about that chin. Looking over to the right side. And then looking to the left. And still, those arms are heavy by your side. It can be really easy to be like, okay, try and keep them heavy so that you get that still get that nice lengthening in the neck. And you get that tall spine there too. It's almost like you're like a soldier. Right there, stiff shoulder, arms are right by your side, very strong. Good, bring that back to center. Drop our chin to chest again. And then eyes to sky. Chin to chest. Eyes to sky. And chin to chest. Eyes to sky. And chin to chest. And eyes to sky. Good, head back to neutral. Nice. Drop our right ear towards our right shoulder. And then left ear to left shoulder. Drop that chin to chest. And then right ear to right shoulder. You see where I'm going with this. Haha. Chin to chest, left ear to left shoulder. Our nice neck half circle here. And boy, do I feel that today. Feeling that all the way down my spine. Good, just taking that from side to side. Nice, nice rotation of that neck. Good. Good. And go ahead and drop that chin back to chest. Lift our head up to center. Roll our shoulders back and roll those shoulders forward. Good, shake those arms out. Let's do a sun breath here. We'll do a lot of sun breaths, but let's do one right here. Inhale and sweep this up. And exhale it out. Good, inhale and sweep this up. On your exhale, drop your right hand to the right side of the chair, the right side of the seat of the chair, and lean over. So we're just leaning it. We've got support on that right side, reaching and leaning and breathing. And you can be looking however you want. It actually feels kind of good to maybe look up at the ceiling and then look down at the floor. You could do a little bit of neck rotation there if that feels good to you. Good, let's bring this to a deep inhale. Inhale and sweep this up. And exhale, let's drop our left hand down to the left side of the seat of the chair, leaning over. And same thing, maybe you've got that neck rotation, or maybe you've got some stillness. Just listening to your body, doing whatever feels best for you. I don't know about you, that rotation, I'm feeling it all the way down my spine. That is good stuff right there. Nice, let's inhale and sweep this to the center. And exhale it out. Good, inhale and sweep this up. This time as we exhale, let's clasp our hands behind us or hold on to the back of the seat of the chair or like the sides of your chair or the seat of the chair. Just again, depending on your flexibility and your mobility, where your body's gonna let you go. Today, my arms are behind me, clasping my hands behind me. If you can't clasp your hands, you can clasp your wrists, or you can hold on to your strap, or you can hold on to a towel just by holding that. You still have that opening. We've got this nice and open. Let's look to the left. So looking over to the left, bring this back to center. Drop our left ear to that left shoulder and bring that back to center. Look to the right and center and drop that right ear to the right shoulder. Good, back to center, drop our chin to chest. Lift that head up center. Let's release our arms, shake that out. Inhale and sweep this up. And exhale it out. Good, inhale and sweep this up. And exhale that out. And again, inhale and sweep this up. Let's clasp our hands at the top this time. Press our palms towards the ceiling. You can exhale while we've got those arms nice and lengthened. And we're lengthening up through our torso, through that rib cage, up through those arms. So get that nice and tall, make a lot of space for our lungs. Let's do our sigh breath here and engage that autonomic nervous system. Let's inhale it deeply. And exhale, big sigh out. Good. Inhale it deeply. I think I was like, oh, I'm not going to choke today. And exhale, big sigh out. I've still got that. Good. One more time. Inhale it deeply. And exhale, big sigh out. Good. We've got those arms up. Let's go ahead and bring those arms down. Stop hands, rotate your wrists. I was like, oh my gosh, my congestion's all gone. Oh, not yet. It's going away slowly. Good, rotate the other way. When I can do a sigh breath without choking, then I know the cold is gone. Good, let's bring those arms out. We can see them in our peripheral. Take our palms up, make some fists. Roll our knuckles in. Oh, good forearm stretch. Exaggerated bicep curl, seated cat and cow. Let's go ahead and open this up, arching that back. Very nice. And then let's go ahead and round this, elbows trying to come together. All right, let's inhale and open. Exhale and round. 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 Gonna bring that spine to neutral. Open up those arms, palms down, roll our shoulders back, and roll those shoulders forward. Good, inhale and sweep this up. Reach up through our fingers. You can exhale with our hands in the air. This is like, again, our roller coaster hands. Hands in the air, fingers in the air. Let's walk our legs over to the right. Let's walk those legs over to the right. Let's go ahead and take our hands to the back of the top of the seat of our chair. And go ahead and use that leverage of the back of the seat of the chair. Oh, to get that wonderful spinal twist right there. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's add in the breath here. Let's inhale it deeply and exhale it out. And again, nice big deep inhale. And exhale that out. Whew. And let's reach those arms back up, reaching our fingers to the sky. And let's go ahead and walk our legs over to the left now. Take our hands to the top of the back of the seat of the chair and twisting that here. Use the leverage here to twist as deeply into this as feels good for you, as is comfortable for you. And let's breathe. Inhale it deeply and exhale it out. And inhale it deeply and exhale it out. Good. Reaching those arms back up. Let's bring this back to center. Good. Let's take those arms, clasp them behind us again, or hold onto the side of your chair or the back of the seat of your chair. But let's open up that chest again. So opening up that chest, opening up those shoulder muscles as well. Let's look to the right, look to the left, head to center, drop our chin to chest, and then eyes to sky. Good, head to center and shake that out. Inhale and sweep this up and exhale that out. Very nice. Get your blocks, place them where you want them if you're using blocks for our seated sun salutations. So here we go with those seated sun salutations. Ripping our feet into the floor, finding our nice rooted floor position here, but we're still away from the back of the chair. Let's inhale and sweep this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. And always feel free to have a pillow or blanket between your belly and thighs if that feels best for your low back. Let's inhale and lengthen. So hands are either on those shins or on those blocks, lengthening through those arms, lengthening through that spine. Tailbone is pointed down towards the seat of the chair, crown of the head lifting towards the top of the ceiling or the ceiling. Release that forward fold. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Hold this here. Let's press our right hand into that block and let's spinal twist open to the left. Maybe on this first one, maybe your arm isn't going quite as open. That's okay. Our muscles and joints are still very cold. So if it's not opening as much, don't worry. You'll get another chance at it to open it up. Oh, but that feels really good. And breathe it here, inhaling and exhaling. Good. And then release that and relax that into that forward fold. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen, same side. We're gonna keep that right hand into that block and let's go ahead and lift that left arm open again. Nice spinal twist here. And again, if you're having trouble with that shoulder or that arm, You can always be bringing that hand down to your lowest rib and opening that up as well. But breathing it here, inhaling and exhaling. And then release and relax. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep those arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Let's hold this here. This time, let's take it to the other side. Left hand is going to press into that block. Right arm is going to twist open here. Ooh, feeling it on this side. Maybe you're like me, you have one side that is always tighter than the other. For me, that is this side. But knowing that this is so good for you, and it so helps balance everything out. Breathing it here, inhaling, exhaling it. And let's release this back into that forward fold. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Hold this here. Let's press that left hand back into that block. Twist open with that right. And breathe. Good, and then maybe release that down. Nice, inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Bring our hands to prayer. Exhale, our hands to heart. Inhale and lift this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Bring our hands to prayer. Exhale, our hands to heart. Inhale and lift this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Bring our hands to prayer. Exhale, our hands to heart. Let's go ahead and hold this here, sitting ourselves up nice and tall. So lengthening up through that spine. We've got that hip hinge with the spinal twist to the left. Let's inhale it deeply here. As we exhale, hinge and twist. Twisting over to the left. Trying to get that right tricep, right elbow to that left thigh. And breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Very nice. Let's bring this back to center. Inhale and sweep this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep this up. Bring our hands to prayer. Exhale our hands to heart. Good. Keep this here. Sit ourselves up tall. Inhale it deeply. As we exhale, let's hinge and now twist to the right. So twisting to the other side. Oh, goodness. That left elbow, left tricep over to that right thigh. Goodness gracious, what in the world? And breathe. And bring this back to center. Inhale and sweep this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and release. Inhale and sweep this up. And let's release our arms to our sides. Very nice. All right, leg time. So now it's time for that, our core and our legs. More of our core. We've been doing our core. Let's go ahead and take ourselves into our staff pose, one of our most difficult poses. or you've got a single leg staff pose, whichever is working for you today. Let's lengthen up through this. And I've got 3 breaths here in this strong staff pose. Let's inhale it deeply and exhale it out. Big deep inhale and exhale it out. 2 more times. Big deep inhale and exhale it out. 1 more time. Big deep inhale and exhale it out. Good, releasing our arms down. You can hold onto your chair or have your hands on your thighs. Legs are still nice and strong. We're going to hamstring curl and leg extension. So let's go ahead and curl this in and extend. There's 8. Curl this in and extend. There's 7. Curl this in and extend. There's 6. Curl this in and extend. There's 5. Curl this in and extend. There's 4. Curl this in and extend. There's 3. Curl this in and extend. There's 2. Curl this in. We're going to hold our next extension. Hold this extension. Good. Point those toes and flex the feet. Point the toes, flex the feet, point the toes, flex the feet, point the toes, flex the feet, point the toes, and flex the feet. Good. Let's release our left leg, scoot ourselves forward, keep our right leg lifted, and leaning back into a single-legged boat pose right here. Good. So we've got this nice lean. We're trying not to touch the back of the seat of the chair yet. Ooh, that's good. I was like, let's rotate that ankle that's in the air. Ooh, and that burns. Rotate the other way, burns the quadricep. Oh, good. 1 breath here. Inhale it deeply and exhale it out. Good. Let's take this leg, place it on that other leg. Good. So tight. Why? I don't know. It's like you would think it would loosen up. I think it just gets tighter. All right, so we've got ourselves in this nice figure 4. Your posture doesn't have to be great yet. We will once we get to the back of the chair, but right now it's just that initial like, hello to the piriformis, hello to that hip flexor, hello to this figure 4. Stretch. Goodness. All right, now let's go ahead and move ourselves back to the back of the seat of our chair. Oh yeah, so now we get a tall spine, nice tall spine, nice lengthened spine. And now we've got that really good posture. Let's inhale it deeply here. And as we exhale, we are hinging this forward, but keeping our shoulders back, trying not to round our spine. Trying to keep that really nice posture so that we are focused on that hinge, right on those hip flexors, right in that low back, right in that, this whole pelvis area, that sacrum in the back, hip flexors in the front. Oh, and let's sit this up tall and exhale, hinge. And inhale it up tall and exhale, hinge. And inhale it up tall and exhale, hinge. And inhale it up tall and exhale, hinge. Wonderful. Boy. Good. Bring this back to center. Oh man. Let's go ahead and take our leg and take that heel, right heel, to the left corner of the seat of the chair. So we have our nice shoelace. I could see the shoelace. I just couldn't say it. Let's take that left hand, wrap that around that right leg. Oh, and get a spinal twist. Right there. Oh, good spinal twist here. But you're also getting that really good hip, glute, IT band stretch right there. And let's breathe it. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale it again. And exhale it out. Good, maybe let's twist the other way. Not maybe, but yes, let's twist the other way. Twisting that to the left. Nice twist here. Very good. And bring that back to center. Give yourself a nice big hug here. Give that leg a nice big hug. And let's release that. Shake that out. Scoot ourselves back forward to the front or center of our chair. And we've got our staff pose again. So let's take this up, lengthen through our legs, reach up through our arms. Nice and strong staff pose here. Let's inhale it deeply and exhale it out. And big deep inhale and exhale it out. And big deep inhale and exhale it out. And big deep inhale and exhale it out. Good, releasing our arms down. You can hold on or hands to thighs. Let's go, hamstring curl and leg extension. There's 8. Curl it in and extend. There's 7. Curl this in and extend. There's 6. Curl this in and extend. There's 5. Curl this in and extend. There's 4. Curl this in and extend. There's 3. Curl this in and extend. There's 2. Curl this in. We're going to hold this next extension and hold. Good. Point those toes and flex those feet. Point those toes, flex those feet. Point those toes, flex those feet. Point those toes, flex those feet. Point those toes and flex those feet. Good. We can release our right leg. Keep our left leg lifted. And lean this back into that boat. On this side, let's do that ankle rotation here. Didn't want to forget it on this side. Good ankle rotation. And then let's go ahead and rotate the other way. Very nice. And breathe. Whoo. Good. That quadricep burning. Let's do a breath here. Inhale and exhale. And piriformis stretch. This side is better than the other side. Usually this side's the tough one, the other side today. So just finding that, again, you don't have to have that really nice posture yet. We will once we get to sit against the back of the chair. But for now, it's okay. It's just waking all of this up, this hip flexor. And then let's begin to move ourselves to the back of the seat of our chair. Sitting ourselves up nice and tall, lengthening up through our spine. Good, let's inhale it deeply here. And exhale, hinging forward. Inhale it up tall. And exhale, hinge. Inhale it up tall. And exhale, hinge. And inhale it up tall. And exhale, hinge. And one more time. Inhale it up nice and tall. And exhale, hinge. Good. Very nice. All right, let's go ahead and take it to that half shoelace. So crossing that leg over, left heel going to the right corner of the chair. Let's go ahead and take that right arm, wrap that around, and that wonderful hip stretch, glute stretch, IT band stretch, and twisting it to the left. Breathe it here. Inhaling and exhaling. And let's go ahead and twist it the other way. So turning to the right. Very nice. And bring that to center. Give ourselves a nice big hug here. Hug that in. And then we can release that. Let's go ahead and release our left leg off to the side, scoot ourselves over, And let's see if my leg will, nope, I need to scoot this forward. And let's go ahead and take our leg behind us. Here. There we go. All right, so our right leg is in front, our left leg is behind us, and we're gonna find ourselves in our supported crescent. Good. Front knee is bent, back leg is nice and straight, back heel is lifted, supported crescent pose right here, reaching up through this. This automatically gives us a slight back bend. So this is a kind of a 2-for-1. We've got that nice lunge and that nice little back bend going on right here. Very good. Let's take our right hand, drop our right hand to the right side of the seat of the chair, and let's reach this over. And you can get that wonderful stretch up through our fingers, working all the way down through the front abdominals, through that groin, through that quadricep, back into that calf. Really reach up into that and breathe. It's such a good stretch. And then let's go ahead and take this and a nice little twist. So maybe both hands are on your waist, or one hand is on the front thigh, one hand is on that back hip, back waist. And our back heel is lifted. You might be looking to the side, or you might be wanting to look behind you or back to your heel. It's depending on your neck mobility and what feels the best for you today. Breathing it here in this nice twisted crescent pose. Oh, that's good. Breathe it. Very nice. And let's go ahead and bring this back to center. We can bring our right leg up onto the whole seat of the chair, and let's take our left leg off to the side. That toe can be to the front or to the side, whatever feels best for your ankle. What if you're working on ankle mobility, flexibility? Let's center this, reach up through our arms, and we find our gate pose here. So we're lengthening up through this, and now it's more of that lateral stretch, that center stretch. That feels really good. Ooh, let's drop that right hand down to the right side of the seat of the chair again, and lengthen over through this. So reach from our fingers all the way down to the furthest point, either your toes or your heels, whichever way you're going. Today, I'm having my toes pointed inward, so my heel is my furthest point away from my fingers. And breathe. Good, let's go ahead and windmill that arm. Reach the other arm over and breathe. And then release that. Good, let's turn this into our supported pigeon. Back heel is lifted, lengthen through that leg, reaching up through our arms. Nice supported front leg, nice lengthened and strong back leg. We're trying to keep that back leg nice and strong the whole time. And let's add in that forward fold when you're ready. So your forward fold, you may be here on your hands, you may be on your elbows, or you may be folding all the way forward. I like to use support on this all the way forward because I can't get all the way down. So I use the block. That's the word. Again, words are hard today, blanking on words. But we are lengthening, we are folded over, and our back leg is not sleeping. Our back leg is nice and active, awake, heel is lifted, and foot is flexed. Breathing here. Good, let's go ahead and lift this back up and lengthen back up through that. Reaching through those arms, reaching through that torso. Very nice. And then let's go ahead and release that. Let's take our leg off to the side and we'll go into our warrior poses. So we've got that front knee nice and bent, back leg is straight, arms are strong, face is relaxed, legs are strong, torso, abdominals are strong, face is relaxed. but neck is strong as well. Breathing it here. Nice, proud warrior, warrior two. Let's take it into reverse warrior. So let's go ahead and drop our back arms to our back thigh. Remember, we don't want any weight on our joint. Taking our palm up and peaceful warrior. Reaching up through this, or reverse warrior, peaceful warrior. Breathe. And from our reverse warrior or our peaceful warrior, we're going to take this into our side angle pose, lengthening through that arm. So again, it's a nice long line from our fingers all the way down to the furthest point away. And if you've got those warrior two legs going on, your furthest point should be your heel, because your toe should be slightly inwards. And breathe. Very nice. Bringing this up and releasing that down. Good. All right, let's scoot it over to the other side. So let's take our left leg over to the right side of the seat of the chair. Let's take our right leg behind us. All that feels really good after that stretch just then. So we've got ourselves in our supported crescent on this side. On the right side. Good. Lengthening up through that. Knee is bent. Back leg is straight and strong. Let's take our left hand, drop our left hand down to the left side of the seat of the chair. And let's reach over. Oh, that is a good stretch too. From our fingers all the way down through those front abdominals, through that groin, through that quadricep, hip flexor and quadricep, and back through that calf. Breathe it, breathe it. And that breath really helps to get a nice stretch there in those abdominals, in that hip flexor. Let's change this into that nice little twist. And again, if you were working on your neck mobility on the other side, go ahead and do the same thing on this side. You definitely need to work on it on this side. So try to look at where you were looking before. Breathe. Or trying to get the same amount of mobility on this side as you did on the other side. Very nice. And then let's bring this back to center. Let's take that left leg, give that left leg the seat of the chair. Let's take our right leg off to the side. And again, however you were working on your ankle on the other side, do the same thing on this side. So I had my toes pointed in and I was working on a little bit of my flexibility of my ankle. So I'm going to have them pointed in on this side as well. There we go. Let's lengthen up through this. Got this nice centered weight, lengthened arms. We've got our gate pose here. Let's go ahead and take that left hand, drop that left hand down to the left side of the seat of the chair again. And let's reach this over. And now we have that more lateral stretch. So now we're getting more of the side body. And breathe. And thank goodness my hip is not cramping today. Woohoo, it's always this side, always this one. It's not doing it. Yay, breathe. And let's go ahead and windmill this and reach. It just makes me think, okay, so what other part of my body is going to tweak today then? If my hip's not cramping, then where else is the tweak going to go? But maybe nowhere. That is part of the fun and curiosity of the practice of yoga is we hold these poses and you could take stock of your body while you're holding this pose and be like, oh yeah, I feel this here. I feel this here. This is not normal or this is normal. Good, go ahead and release that. Let's turn this. So yes, it's the fun curiosity of the yoga practice as well, figuring out, wow, joints feel differently today, things are different today, or they're the same. Let's lengthen up through those arms. We get ourselves in our supported pigeon. That leg is in front of us. This side feels really good. Very good. Lengthen up through that, and we'll add in that forward fold. So whatever that forward fold is for you, or was for you on the other side too, because remember, we're trying to do the same thing on both sides of the body. So I'm gonna try and do that. Woo. One forward fold. Yes, that is extra tight in the hip flexor, and breathe. Remember to keep that back leg active, awake, heel lifted, breathing, breathing. Good, let's go ahead and press ourselves up, bring ourselves up, take our leg off to the side, and find our warrior two legs on the side now. Strong legs, strong torso, strong abs, strong chest, strong arms, strong neck, but face is relaxed. Find that warrior two, and let's breathe it here in this warrior two. Good. Dropping our back arm, take our palm up, front palm up, and reach into our peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Breathe. And then let's go and take this into side angle. So take this down, reaching the other arm over. Nice side angle pose, and breathe. And then we're going to bring ourselves back up. Proud warrior. Very nice. Face is relaxed. Good, and then release that. Very nice. Let's bring ourselves forward, and we've got that, our wide-legged hip opener. Let's have our blocks on the inside. Let's go ahead and inhale and sweep our arms up. Let's drop our right hand to our right block, and let's have this twisted open. So good. Such a good stretch right there. Maybe your elbow is to that knee, inner part of the knee on that right side. And maybe, if you remember at the beginning of our practice, when we were warming everything up, maybe your arm was here and maybe it's opened a little bit more now. Good, let's inhale and sweep this to center. And then other side, exhale, drop that left hand down, reaching that right arm open. And breathe. This side's still tight, but not as. I still feel it, but not as much. And breathe. Good. Inhale and lift. And then release that. Very nice. Let's bring those legs together. Bring our blocks where we want them, because we're going to go into our standing forward fold. Let's inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over in our nice seated forward fold. Let's ground our feet into the floor. So let's go ahead and root our feet. I'm going to reach your back a little bit. Rooting our feet. And then let's go ahead and lift our glutes up off of the chair. Oh, standing forward fold. Hello, calves, hamstrings, backs of the legs. Oh, yeah, definitely behind those knees. I'm feeling that today. Let's inhale, flat back, look forward. So tabletop, exhale and release. Good, take a seat back in that chair. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over, planting our feet, lifting our glutes up off of the chair. Nice standing forward fold. Inhale, flattening that back and looking forward. Exhale and release. Take a seat in that chair. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Lift our glutes up off of the chair. Nice standing forward fold. Strong legs. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale and release. Take a seat in that chair. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Take our glutes up off that chair. Standing forward fold. Root those feet into the floor. Let's inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, release. Keep this in this standing forward fold. We're gonna add in a mountain breath. So that means our head's gonna come up, so you can take this up as slow as you want. Let's inhale and sweep this up. Nice and big. Take this slow if you need to. And then exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, flat back, look forward. That's good. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Big, tall mountain. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. We're going to cactus those arms back in our exhale. So let's cactus this back. Exhale. Oh. Inhale and sweep this up. Exhale, dive this down and over. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep this up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, sweep this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. One more time. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale, cactus those arms back. Good. And then let's inhale and reach. And then release our arms to our sides. Good. Let's move our chair where we are going to use it when we get down onto the floor. So go ahead and move that off to the side, and we're going to take our legs wide. Grab your blocks. So grab both of those blocks so that they are in reaching distance. Let's take our legs nice and wide. Let's take our toes out. So let's go into some pliés. We'll do a little bit more leg work. Some nice pliés. Our toes are pointed out. So a 5-pointed star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-pointed star right here. Reaching up through our fingers, out through our toes. Let's take this down into this plie. Elbows are going into our waist. And lift this up. We'll add in that breath. Inhale it down. And exhale, lift. Inhale it down. And exhale, lift. Feels good on those inner thighs. Inhale it down. And exhale, lift. Inhale it down. And exhale, lift. Let's go 2 more. Inhale it down. And exhale, lift. Inhale it down. And exhale, lift. Good. So we've got this nice 5-pointed star. Our toes are pointed out. We can release our arms. Let's take our toes, point them forward, and then point them slightly inward. So that takes a little bit of finagling to get your toes to point inwards, because now we're going to go into a forward fold. And we change our feet position to protect our knee joints. So we're going to go ahead and take this into a nice forward fold, and you've got those blocks right within reaching distance, or you don't have to. You can have your arms on the floor too. It's up to you. I think I'm going to use my blocks, but I'm going to use them on half the height. Yeah. So you've got those hands either on the floor or on the blocks. Let's go ahead and flat back, look forward. So a wide leg forward fold. That's so good for that back. So good for those hamstrings. Goodness gracious, that feels good. Let's go ahead and keep our right hand on the floor or on the block, and let's spinal twist this open. Left arm is lifted. So I told you earlier, again, we were going to do a lot of opening today, and we have. This is our 4th one that we're doing this nice shoulder opener. Good. Release that down and relax. Relax that head and neck, maybe nodding that head or shaking that head. Let's take our left hand, or actually take it into that flat back first. So let's take it into that wide-legged, flat back, tabletop, and then release that. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, lengthen through that, and let's keep our left hand in that block and twist open to the right. Oh, man. Feel this one, it's more of my lower body's feeling it than my upper body. Breathe. So good to have awareness, recognize where you might be feeling things at, and breathe. Good. Release and relax. Very nice. Take those hands right to those the hip crease. Bring ourselves up. Take our toes out again. our hands out again, and let's do 8 more of our plies, and then we're gonna take it down and go into our shoulder stand. So let's go ahead and take this down. Inhale and exhale, lift. Inhale it down and exhale, lift. Inhale it down and exhale, lift. There's 3. Inhale it down and exhale, lift. There's 4. Inhale it down and exhale, lift. There's 5. Inhale it down and exhale. There's 6. Inhale it down and exhale, lift. There's 7. We've got 1 more. Take this down. Inhale and exhale, extend. Very nice. Release those arms, and we can shake those legs out, kick those legs out. Grab what you need for final relaxation, because we're going to go there, but not quite yet. And grab a block for our sacrum, because we're going to take it down for our shoulder, our modified shoulder stand, and then for our relaxation. So taking that all the way down. And we won't be spending too much time in that modified shoulder stand. So we've got our legs up on our chair, our glutes nice and close to our legs, our glutes nice and close to that chair. Take that block underneath that sacrum for support. And then once you're ready, you can go ahead and lift those legs up into the air. And we've got this nice supported shoulder stand, this inversion. And as always, if this is not enough time for you, if you need more time in your inversion, in your inverted pose, then take it. Once we're done with the practice, you can get back into this inversion. You can come back up, or you can put your legs up against the wall and have some time with that. So good. So good for that circulation. So good. I don't know why this is never like the first thing that comes to my mind when I'm feeling stressed out. This is always such a good stress reliever. If that could be the first thing that came to my mind when I got stressed, it's like, oh, put yourself on the ground and put your legs in the air. I would be doing that a lot, but it's not. It's never, I breathe, but this is super helpful. Doing this inversion, taking those legs up in the air, it kind of changes that mindset. And it helps with that, with the nervous system and the circulation, etc., etc. Breathing here. Good. Let's go ahead and release one leg, release the other leg. Let's take our right ankle to our left thigh. Go ahead and press that inner right thigh away. And then release that. And then switch. Left ankle to that right thigh. Press that inner left thigh away. Ooh. And then release that. Very nice. Take that block out from underneath you. You can go ahead and push that chair away and grab what you need for final relaxation. If you use an eye pillow, regular pillow, blankets, grabbing all of those things or none of those things, just depending on what you use. If you've got that eye pillow, you can put that over your eyes. Just enjoy that darkness, that heaviness. Let's lengthen through our arms towards one end of the room. Reach through our feet, our toes, our ankles, heels towards the other end of the room. Adding a few inches to your height here. Maybe rotate those wrists, and maybe you're getting a couple yawns in like I am when I start to stretch through that. Ooh. So lengthening through that, reaching through our arms, reaching through those legs, adding a few inches. Let's inhale it deeply here. And as we exhale, allow yourself to sink, to settle. Maybe your feet fall open off to the side. Maybe your arms are open off to the side. Maybe your chin is lifted. Slowing everything down, quieting everything. Relax your face, relax your jaw. And as you are quieting, relaxing, releasing, maybe doing a mental body scan, scanning from your toes, working through your feet to your ankles, your shins, your calves, up to your knees, backs of the knees, those thighs, those quadriceps, and then those back thighs, those hamstrings, the pelvis, the belly, the rib cage, the chest, the arms, the shoulders, the fingers, the neck. Release your jaw, relax your face. Relax those eyes, let those eyeballs sink back to the back of your skull, nice and heavy. Relax the eyebrows, the forehead, the scalp. Relax and release that entire body. Just let yourself sink and settle. Breathe. And still relaxing. Let's bend our knees. Tuck that tailbone under, flatten through that back. And let's drop both of those knees over to your most comfortable side. Take yourself onto your side for a breath or two here. And then let's slowly begin to bring ourselves up. Press ourselves up into a seated pose that feels strong and supportive for you. Lengthening up through that spine. Ooh. Let's inhale and sweep this up. Bring our hands to prayer. And then exhale, eyes follow our fingers and take our chin to chest. Lift that head center, take our fingers to forehead. As we leave today, let us think thoughts of truth. Take our fingers to our lips. As we leave today, let us speak words of love. And take our hands to our hearts. As we leave today, let our lives be a light of truth and a light of love, having hearts of compassion and mercy, knowing that we have not been given a spirit of fear, but the spirit of love and a sound and peaceful mind. Inhaling it deeply. And exhale. And let's do one more breath here. Nice, big, deep inhale. And big exhale. And thank you for joining me for the practice today. Have a blessed rest of your day. We'll see you next time.